The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hanson. Thanks for joining me today. I'm at Billy's Corner Bar and I'm with Jordan Sleen. Thank you, Jordan. I do appreciate you joining us.
It's very good to be here.
Well, good. I appreciate you. You've been all over the papers. I mean, you made big news in Vergas, and it's just something intriguing to me because, you know, we have our events, the community club does, and we try to do things in the winter, and this poker thing that goes on every night, every Monday night here at Billy's is just something new to me. So I'm curious about it. I'm very curious.
It's actually been going on now here for about 22 years. We've been playing on Monday nights.
Okay.
It's a league nationwide. There's 15 states involved and several hundred locations.
Okay.
That play, and you keep track of points every week. And those
anybody can show up?
Anybody can show up. Anybody, anytime. You don't need to start a specific time of the year. It goes year round, and you can jump in anytime you want.
And so I suppose everybody just kind of keeps their individual points for themselves, or,
yeah,
or
we keep track of points for people as far as where you finish in the tournament every week.
And then so there's a tournament each week, and then those are kept track, and then where does that get sent to?
To the FPN headquarters, and they monitor. It's all on their website. They keep track of everything.
Okay.
The top 10% of every session, which is a 3-month time frame, will get invitation to a regional or state tournament.
Okay.
And then if you do well enough there, you can make it on to the national tournament.
So the state tournaments, where are those usually held at?
It varies. They do some at Monoman at Shooting Star, and then they do some at Running Aces.
Have you guys ever tried to get in it here, the state one? That would be kind of fun.
They
maybe too big, yeah.
It's too big, and they pay out money beyond what we can legally do, because we give away gift certificates every week for the first, second, and third place winners to the bar, but we are required by law. We cannot give out more than $200 like total prizes.
Sure. So yeah, I mean, it's all regulated, obviously. Yes. And then the national one, then that's the one that's down in Las Vegas, right?
Yes.
So I want to go back a little bit more to the Monday night thing you got going here. Anybody can come. How many people do you normally have? Is there a limit?
No. We usually have about 35 to 40. Okay. It changes seasonally because some people only play in the winter and off, and it's nice out, they're not here. A lot of people go south for the winter. Yeah. So they only play in the summer. But year round, we stay right at 35 to 40 pretty much. Okay, men and women, anybody who just, and it's Texas Hold'em, right? Yes. Okay. Strictly Texas Hold'em. So explain Texas Hold'em to me. It's a 7-card stud poker game. Okay. You get 2 hold cards, which are yours, and those are in the pocket, right? We were talking about that. Those are the cards that you keep in your pocket and nobody sees them. Yes. And then everybody gets 5 community cards. Okay. You have 3 at first, and which is called the flop, and then you get your turn card, and then the river card, which is the 5th card, which are community cards for everybody to share. So it's probably a good idea if someone's going to come in on a Monday night as a newcomer, maybe to just have not only a general concept, but to have played some, correct? Because you got... Most people do. Yes. I mean, or they've at least watched it on TV enough. Sure. But we have a really good bunch of people that play here, and everybody is we've had a lot of people show up that have never played before in their life. And well, that's kind of fun. It's just, I mean, my mind just goes to it's just something else to do on a winter night on a Monday. Yes, and it's really a great group of people that play. They're very welcoming, and that's nice. Everybody has a lot of fun, win, lose, or draw. So sure. And then you've played your whole life cards. I mean, grew up playing cards. Yes. I'm sure. Yeah. I played a lot of cards growing up. I think I started playing poker when I was 5. My father taught me in kindergarten. Pennies and the whole bit. Yes, and then I played a lot in the Marine Corps, and I've played a lot since. Yeah, it's a great pastime. Yes. Okay, so we've got that down. You can come to Billy's any Monday night. What time do you guys start? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, okay. Free to play. Anybody can show up and
And then those points can be, you guys keep track of them. So that's how your story started. Tell me a little bit about the track to Las Vegas.
I had never done it before. I've been to Vegas, but I've never gone and played in the national tournament. And this year I had a little more free time than normal. I was like, why not? So
right, and then
I got qualified in our Tournament of Champions. So I thought, well, I'll try it out. Went down there and things went well, I guess.
Okay, so backtrack to that. You had never been there, but there's some people from Billy's that play here on Monday nights that have. Tell me a little bit about them.
We actually have some very distinguished players. Joel Smith, he's kind of the Free Poker Network poster child.
Okay.
He's on all of our posters. You can go look at him hanging up now, and it got his photo because previous to this year, he won the last 2 years back to back, which has never happened before.
Oh, wow.
And then this year we had 13 players from here go to the national tournament.
Just from the Billy's group?
Yes.
And so they all qualified?
Yep, there were 13 of us that were qualified, which is huge in itself, but 36 people made money in the tournament, finished in the top 36 places, and 5 of those were players from Billy's here.
That's incredible. Okay, so how many numbers are we talking that are down at the national tournament? How many total?
I'm not sure because they do 5 qualifying events leading up to the main tournament.
Okay.
And there's roughly 300 people in each of those. But then people that don't get qualified aren't in the main tournament. The main tournament was 388 people.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. And then when you break that down, and like you say, you had 13 people from Billy's, and then 5 that actually were in the money of 36.
Yes.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, they paid out, basically the top 9%
okay.
got paid, and out of that, 5 players out of here was really
that's pretty cool.
Distinguishable. And Joel Smith placed 11th.
Okay.
After 2 years of winning back to back. So
poker, is it just luck?
It is not. It's a lot of things.
I know. We've talked about this, and that's why I wanted to throw it out there. I was impressed on all the strategy you were telling me about, Jordan.
Yeah, when you play a tournament that large, you really need to pay attention to your position, pay attention to your bet sizing. A lot of players you just want to stay away from at certain times, and
sure,
your position on the table, and then you need to get lucky.
Well, and you said, okay, the tournament runs from a Thursday to a Sunday.
Yes.
How many hours are you playing during that time?
Depends. The qualifying tournaments, if they have a couple of them a day, the days leading up to it, and you can easily play 16, 18 hours a day. And the final tournament on Sunday, that was about 15 and a half hours. We had 1 hour break for supper and a couple 20-minute breaks through the day. But
the mental exhaustion, that's where my mind goes to. Wow. Okay, so tell me, we could talk for a lot of time on this, but wrap it up for me on what that final day was like and what you accomplished.
Well, it started out actually very poorly.
Okay.
I didn't play much the first few hours of the tournament at all.
Okay.
And then I had one really big hand I was fortunate enough to win, and basically kind of held my own for most of the day. But then when we got towards the end of not the end of the tournament, where we were down to probably 5-6 tables, I had a really bad run of luck for an hour and a half or so,
over.
And
yeah.
I was kind of on my last leg, but then we broke down to 3 tables, and when we got to that point, I started getting cards and hitting cards, and everything just kind of turned around. And I don't think after we broke down to 3 tables, I don't think I lost another hand that I played.
And you ended up top champion with the trophy, and how much in cash?
$25,000 in cash, trophy, and then I get a buy-in for another tournament in May.
Okay, and where's that at?
In Vegas
in
as
Vegas
well.
Also.
At the Golden Nugget also.
So personally, how does it feel for you?
I guess it's great. Honestly, the money's great, of course.
Oh, obviously, yes.
The trophy will be nice to
Display
collect dust
here.
and whatever, but honestly, the best part about it, and what was really the best part, was going down there with all the players from here, because we have a blast every Monday. But then to go down there and you're playing against each other, but you're still rooting
for each other.
Everybody.
It's a team effort, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know, you're Billy's team, and
and it was a lot of fun.
just those relationships that you make. I mean, that's a huge part of it, and I'm glad you brought that up, because if somebody comes in on a Monday night and gets to be a part of that, how great that is to just welcome new people in. Well, Jordan, I want to congratulate you. You've brought some, the name Vergas to the poker world, and it sounds like Billy's crew is working on that hard. And like you said, anybody can come on a Monday night.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get some new players, and one of them can be next year's champion. And
awesome.
Bring the trophy back.
Trophy back here again. All right. Well, thanks, Jordan, and go play some poker and come to Billy's on Monday nights. You have a good day in Vergas.